So let's take 3 slow breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale it all out. Deep breath in. And again. Letting your awareness now drop down and feel your seat. You can soften or close your eyes. Feel your sits bones releasing down. Hips and buttocks releasing. Relaxing your legs. Wiggling your feet and ankles. And feel the whole base of support. All of the points of contact between your body and the ground. Noticing the stability and the support beneath you. And pressing down into your sits bones, feel the natural curves in your spine. Slowly lengthen and lift up. And then press your rib basket out to the right and out to the left. Beginning to deepen your breath. Awareness to the top of your head now, lifting the crown of your head up, long spine. And roll your shoulders up to your ears and exhale, sliding the shoulder blades down, softening the muscles in your face, shoulders releasing, belly softening. And without changing anything, feel your body breathing. Where do you feel the movement of air? And begin to deepen your breath. Long, slow inhale. Long, relaxed exhale. Next exhale, release your hands down by your sides. And then inhale, big stretching, reach out and up. Turn your head to look up, and exhale, release, lengthening out through the arms and fingers, and the chin drops down as the fingers touch down. And then inhale, filling the body with breath, and exhale. Gently narrowing the back of your throat, the ujjayi breath. And the next time you inhale up, bringing your hands together overhead, and then exhale, release down the center line, hands resting at your heart center in Anjali Mudra. And take a moment checking in with yourself. How do you feel? Noticing physical sensations. Noticing emotions, feelings. How's your energy level? And welcome everything that's arising, bringing everything to your practice. Yoga is a practice of self-acceptance rather than self-improvement. Beginning our practice, accepting and appreciating ourselves, showing up. We'll join our voices, sharing in the sound of Om together 3 times, taking a breath. And take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. And inhale together, we'll lift the hands. And exhale, release out and down. Good. If you're sitting up on a cushion or support, moving it off to one side, extending your legs forward out in front of you, bringing some movement into the legs. Let your feet drop open and closed. Feel that movement all the way back to your hips. Bring some movement into the knees. Good, and then shake out the wrists. Out to the sides. And up overhead. Good, bring your hands together, bringing up some heat, flex your feet. And then inhale, lengthening up. And exhaling out. Cross your feet comfortably in front of you. For any of our postures, movements, remember, modify, support your body. So again, we come to grounding down through the sits bones, feeling the roots drawing down through the floor that you're sitting on, down into the basement, down into the earth. And then turn your palms to face up, touch your thumb to your first finger on both hands. Begin long, deep breathing with the Ujjayi breath. Lift your left hand now, use your left thumb to close off your left nostril, breathing in and out through the right side. Next, exhale, releasing your left hand down, touching the thumb to the first finger. Take 3 complete breaths. At the end of your third breath, reach your arms out and reaching down, touch the fingers down. 4-part inhale through the nose, cumulative, and 1 long exhale, and we'll synchronize the movement of the arms with the breath. One more. And inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath at heart center. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale up. Hold the breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath at heart center. Good, and then inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, release out. Bringing your hands in front, come into table position, hands and knees. Let your hips rock side to side. Relax your head. Staying tuned into your breath throughout your practice. Coming to neutral, spread the fingers wide, look back to see that your knees are hip width apart. And together we'll lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the heart and chin, inhale. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, press into your hands. Follow your breath. Listening to your body, feel free to be creative. Tuning into what your body is calling for in your practice. Next time you exhale, release hips to heels, child's pose. Relax shoulders and elbows, forehead releases. And take 3 deep breaths. Breathing into the low back. After your 3rd breath, pressing your hips out to the right, lifting up. Transfer the weight into your hands, bring your hips through center, and then press your hips out to the left and circle back. You can make the circles as small or big or anywhere in between as you'd like. If you'd like an inward focus, closing your eyes helps to turn the awareness in Next time your hips come back to your heels, change the direction. Inhale out to the left and forward. Exhale to the right and back. And as you come around the next time, settling back into child's pose, hips to heels, forehead relaxes. 3 slow breaths. As you're ready, lifting back up to table position, spreading the fingers wide, nice base of support, knees are grounded. Bring your right knee in, tuck your head to your knee, and then inhale back and up and look up. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Follow your breath. Next time you reach back, press through the heel so the leg is parallel to the ground. And then point the toes, ground the weight in your right hand, and extend your left arm forward, reaching in opposite directions. Noticing your breath. Appreciating your body. And then left hand and right knee come down. Left knee in, head to knee, exhale. Inhale back and lift the chin. Exhale, head to knee. Follow your breath. As you inhale this time, press back through the heel. So the leg is parallel to the ground, and then point through the toes. Ground the weight in your left hand and reach forward with the right fingers. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Take one more breath. And then lower right hand, lower left knee, good, and release back. Sliding your hands back by your feet if you'd like, forehead releasing. Rock a little bit side to side. Come to rest in child's pose. Feeling the energy in your body. Good, and then sliding your hands forward if they're back. Together we'll lift up to table and step the right foot forward between the hands, sliding the left knee back. Take a moment and rock your hips side to side. Relax your jaw. And then come to neutral at center. Draw both hips back and lift your right toes. Walk your hands back. And then drop your right foot like a windshield wiper side to side. Notice your breath. If it's become shallow, just gently deepening the breath. And then bringing your right foot to neutral with the toes pointing up. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, head to knee. Good, one more. And then bend the right knee, walk the hands forward, bring your right hand to the inside of the right foot, both hands on the mat. And begin to invite the heart center to relax forward. And just softening. Some may be able to come down onto elbows. It's not about how far you go, just allowing the body to release, letting gravity do the work for you, and stay within a low to moderate range of sensation. Take another complete breath. And then lifting up, bring your right hand around to the outside of the right foot. And then stack your hands on the right knee. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, back and down 3 times. Good, and feel the energy of the tailbone dropping down, a sense of grounding into the earth. And at the same time, the heart lifting, the eyes gazing up. And then sweep your arms out and up. Take 3 breaths. After your 3rd breath, hands come down to either side of the right foot and slide the right knee back and slide the left foot forward. So now the hands are to either side of your left foot and sway the hips a little bit side to side. And now draw both hips back, lengthening through the left leg. Walk your hands back, toes are pointing up, and then drop the toes like a windshield wiper side to side. Lots of length in the back of the leg. And then bringing your foot to neutral, toes pointing up. Inhale, big, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And lifting up. Bend the left knee, walk the hands forward and bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Both hands grounding down. Feel free to sway your hips side to side. And then begin to release the heart center, softening forward. Honoring your body, staying within a low to moderate range of sensation. Breathe. Make micro movements, shifts. Just noticing how this shape feels in your body. And then slowly releasing, lifting back up, bring your left hand around to the outside of the left foot, and then stack your hands on the left knee, and we'll roll the shoulders 3 times. Inhale, forward, up, back and down. Good, feel the energy, the grounding down, the tailbone dropping. Lifting up through the heart center, turning your gaze to look up, and if you'd like, sweeping the arms up and opening gently back. 3 breaths. And after your 3rd breath, hands come down. Step back with your left knee, tuck your toes under, and lift the hips and pedal, bending one knee and then the other. Shake out your head and lift the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Walk your feet out to the outside edges of your mat and sway your hips side to side. And then bring your feet back to hip width apart, downward facing dog. Tailbone is lifting, heels are lowering. Feel the backs of your legs reaching to the wall behind you, heart center reaching to the tops of your legs. Good, everyone. Now walk your hands back towards your feet so you end up at the back of your mat. Soften the knees, reach for each elbow with the opposite hand, and let your head hang forward. Balance the weight between the balls of your feet and your heels. And then release your hands down, walk them forward, coming back into downward dog. Looking back between the feet, heels are lowering. Bend the knees like you're scooching back. Knees are bent, heels are lifting, long arms, long spine. Shake out your head. And then press down into the heels, lengthen through the legs. And then lift the heels, bend the knees again. Big, long stretch through the arms, shoulders, spine. And release the heels. Good, one more time. Bend the knees, lengthen, lengthen through the shoulders. Lower the heels. And then again, walk your hands back to the back of your mat. This time, reach around and hold the heels. Draw your elbows back behind the knees and relax your head down towards the knees. Notice the weight in the feet. See if you can balance it between the balls of your feet and your heels. And then bring your hands around, plant your right hand down in front of you and open the left arm out to the side and up. Take a breath. And then exhale, left hand comes down, open the right arm out and up. Take a breath. Good. Right hand comes down. Walk your hands forward, coming into plank, either full plank or knee down plank. Take a breath. And then we'll lower knees, chest, chin, elbows bend by the sides. And then inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. And this time, walk your feet forward to meet your hands at the front of your space. Release head to knees. Bend the knees deeply. Arms come out. Inhale, big lift. Good. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath at heart center. Exhale it all out. Step your feet a little wider than hip width. Bring your hands down to your hips and circle the hips. Releasing the hips, low back. Change the direction of the circles. Good, as you come around, pressing into the feet, reaching out and up. And then exhale, bring your hands down behind, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulders down away from the ears, soften the knees, inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, hinge forward. Hands can remain at the low back or lift up and over. Shake out your head and neck. Take 3 breaths here. Take your time after your 3rd breath, bend the knees, hands come back and down if they're up, and then together we lift up with a flat back. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Step your feet to hip width apart, and then roll your shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. One more time, up, back, and down. Good, step your feet a little wider than hip width apart. We'll circle both arms together, up to the right, up and over. You can soften the knees. Movement and flexibility in the shoulders. This time we'll come up and then change the direction. And coming up, and then exhale, hands come down behind again, interlace the fingers, soften the knees, hinge forward, standing yoga mudra. Hands can come up and over. Shake out your head and neck. Good, and then bending your knees, hands come down if they've been up, pressing into the feet, lifting up. And then exhale, hands to hips. Step your feet a little bit wider. Ground down through both feet. Soften the knees and hinge forward. Release the hands down to the floor in front of you. You can widen your stance if that feels comfortable. Place your left hand down in front and open your right arm out and up. Feel your hand pressing down, your feet grounding down, and then the right hand reaching up, belly rotating, ribs, shoulders. Your head can look down at the hand, out to the side, or up. Take 3 breaths. After your 3rd breath, right hand comes down, open the left arm out and up. Ground down, feel the stability, press down into the earth and reach up. 3 breaths. And after your 3rd breath, left hand comes down, walk both hands forward, keep the weight in your feet, and then drop your head and look back between the feet, a wide downward dog. What do you notice in this posture? Good, and slowly walk your hands back towards your body, and then reach for each elbow with the opposite hand and hang your head forward. Soften the knees as much as you need to. And then release your hands down, turn your toes out, bend your knees deeply, place your right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee, and shift the weight right and left. Lift up the heart center. And then ground both feet down, sweep the arms out, bend the elbows, grounding the energy down. Take a complete breath here. Good, and then inhale up, toes come forward, 5-pointed star. Feel both feet rooting down. Lengthening out in opposite directions from your heart center. Feel your fingertips extending out in opposite directions. Crown of the head lifting up. Five-pointed star. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Big stretch. Ground your feet, inhale up. Over to the left side. Lengthen. And big reach. Lengthen up. One more to each side. Good, and then lifting up, 5-pointed star. Feel your feet plugging down into the ground, plugging into the earth's energy. Arms reaching out from the heart center, the energy of the heart activating. And the crown of your head lifting up towards the sky, to the space above. Bend into your right knee and then step the feet to hip width apart. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. Exhale it all out. And extend the arms out. Soften your knees. And then bring the arms forward. Right arm comes under left, elbows together. Lift the arms. See if you can draw the forearms together, maybe the hands. And then together we'll lift the elbows up. And exhale, drop the elbows down. Follow your breath. One more time, lifting and lowering. Release the hands down, sweep them up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath at heart center. And then reach the arms out again. And this time, as you draw them together, left under right, elbows together, forearms lift up, intertwining as best you can, forearms and hands. And then together we'll lift the elbows and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And lift. And lower. One more time. Release the arms, sweep them out. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. And drop your awareness down. Feel the soles of your feet connecting down to the earth. Knees are soft. We'll go side to side, crane pose, flowing movement. So shifting the weight over into your left, lift the right knee, bend the elbows and the wrists. Exhale, right foot comes down. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, switch. Side to side. As you lift up this time, holding the posture, breathing into it. And then switch sides. Turn the corners of your mouth up. Take a breath. And release. Bring your hands up to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take 3 slow breaths. Drop your awareness down. Feel your feet rooting down. And then we'll sweep the hands down, back and up, looking up to the thumbs, and then soften the knees and exhale, release forward and down. Reach for each elbow with the opposite hand. And balance the weight between the balls of your feet and your heels. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Releasing your hands down, lift your left foot, slide your left hand underneath, palm facing up. Lift your right foot, slide your right hand. So you're stepping on your hands, release the head down, grounding the energy down. And then release one hand and then the other. Step back with your right knee comes down. Lengthen the hips back and lift the left toes, walking the hands back. Sway your hips side to side. Good. Lengthening the toes up, hips are drawn back. If you'd like a little more challenge, tuck your back toes under and walk back a little further and lift up. So you're resting now on the balls of your right foot, coming maybe to fingertips. Good, and then placing the right knee down, walking your hands forward, bending into the left knee, sway the hips side to side. Step your right foot forward, release head to knees. Step your left foot back, left knee comes down, relaxing the hips. And then drop both hips back, lift the right toes. Big, long stretch to the back of the right leg. If you'd like a little more challenge, walk back, tuck your left toes under, come up to the balls of your left foot, maybe balance at fingertips. If you feel steady, bringing hands to your heart center. And then together, left knee comes down, sliding the right foot forward, bending into the right knee, nice lunge. And then right knee comes back. Bring your knees about as wide as your mat, big toes together, and release. Hips to heels, arms extending forward, forehead relaxing. Take another deep breath here. And then lifting your head, sliding your hands forward, weight comes into the elbows and forearms. Bring your knees back underneath the hips and walk your legs long and back, top of the feet, grounding on the floor. Coming into Sphinx pose. Sway your hips side to side. And then come to neutral. Feel your hips and pubic bone grounding down. Gentle engagement in the muscles in your legs. Fingers are spread wide, energetically drawing your hands back towards your body. Feel your heart center lifting. Head is an extension of the neck. This is the active version of Sphinx pose. Gentle compression to the low back. If you'd like a variation to this posture, turn your hands to face out like flippers of a seal. Press into your hands to lift up. Seal pose. If this feels like a strain at your low back, just relax right back down into Sphinx posture. If you're up in seal pose, coming back down to Sphinx. And then together, elbows out, turn your head to rest to one side. Good, bringing your hands beneath your shoulders, pressing down to lift up. Walk your knees forward and then send your feet out to one side, crossing your feet comfortably in front of you. Letting your hands rest on your knees, palms facing down. Feel the length through the spine, opening up the central channel, feel the breath. Good, we'll inhale, lift the shoulders, squeezing them up to the ears, and exhale, drop them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. And inhale up, squeezing the shoulders to the ears, and exhale back and down. Turn your hands, palms to face up, thumb to the first finger on both hands, Gyan Mudra. Notice sensations, notice your breath. And now lifting your right hand up, all of the fingers pointing up, use your thumb to close off the right nostril. Breathing your natural breath in and out through the left side. Next exhale, release your right hand down. And hands come softly together at your heart center. And then lifting up. And exhale, floating out and down. Hands behind, feet in front. Scoot yourself to the front of your space. Hold behind and below the knees. Lift the feet. Shins come parallel. Arms can come out. Heart is lifted. Legs can lengthen. Good, and then hands behind the knees, feet come down. Scoot yourself a little more forward. Hold behind and below the knees, round your spine, chin to chest, and then walk your heels towards your buttocks and roll onto your back. Bring your hands around to rest on the tops of your knees, and keeping your knees together, circle. Massaging the low back. And circle in the other direction. And as your knees come around, hug the knees in. Releasing your feet now, bring your arms out to shoulder height, palms facing up. Feel all of the points of contact between your body and the ground. Press down into your feet, lift the hips, scooch them over to the left, slide your right foot over to the left, lift your left foot up towards the ceiling and bend your left knee over your right knee. Scoot your hips a little more to the left and then drop the crossed over knees to the right and release your head to the left. And if you'd prefer to uncross the knees and have them side by side, feel free to do that. Feeling your body resting in this posture, engage your abdominal muscles to help lift the knees back up. Bringing the hips back into alignment, resting here for a moment. And press down into your feet, lift the hips, scooch them over to the right this time. Left foot over to the right. Right foot up towards the ceiling, right knee bends over the left, scooch your hips a little more, and then drop both knees to the left and the head to the right. And again, feel free to modify in any way. Bring your awareness to your abdominal muscles, engage them to help lift the knees up, and release the right foot. Bring the hips into alignment, and then lengthen your legs out and slide your hands down by your sides, palms facing up. Feel the energy circulating throughout your body. And then draw one knee and then the other into your chest, releasing the low back, lengthening down through the sacrum, the tailbone. And then lift your feet up towards the ceiling. Keep your knees soft. Lift your hands up. Shoulders are soft. If you have another inversion in your practice, feel free to choose what is most supportive. As you feel complete in your inversion, slowly release down. Feet and hands coming down and lengthen out your body. Feel the back of the body releasing down. And for our final posture, the posture of relaxation, if you'd like a blanket or a layer, any support, please take a moment to gather what you need. Releasing down into the support of the ground. With each exhale, soften, soften. Let your body rest. Let your body rest. And bringing your awareness to your physical body now. Wiggle fingers and wiggle toes. Circle your wrists and circle your ankles. And as you feel ready, stretching your arms up overhead on the floor behind you. Big, long stretch. And bring one knee and then the other knee in towards your chest. And release over to rest on one side. Pausing here. And keeping your eyes quiet, use your hands and slowly press yourself up. Coming up to sit in a comfortable seated position. Resting your hands on your legs, palms facing down. Feeling your body breathing. Turn your palms to face up to open the energy up and out. And then lift your hands softly to your heart center. Lift your heart up to meet your thumbs. Take a moment and appreciate your practice. Appreciate showing up for yourself, breathing and moving. And as we chant Om to close our practice, let's offer the benefits of our practice tonight out into the world. Taking a breath. With gratitude for our practice together, namaste.